Good day, good people. I am Malone, the first of my name because the second is already here, and this is volume 1 of Lessons Learned from an Adult Male. So the first thing I want to talk about is to plan your life at an early age. And this resonates with me a lot because this is the actual path that I chose in life. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story. In the 3rd grade, I was staying with my father because my parents are divorced, and I was staying with him for the weekend. And he is a night owl, so he sleeps during the daytime. So we are left to absolutely boredom, watching TV, playing with toys, and you know that gets old after a period of time. So during that time, what I used to do is I would sit at the dinner table and I would just dream. I would dream about whenever I get older, what my life looks like. And the funny thing about it is I wanted to have a nice house. I wanted to have really nice cars. I even used to emulate pretending to smoke cigars and drinking wine. I'd roll up a brown paper towel, act like I'm smoking, and then I'd have a glass of cranberry juice and act like it's wine. And I would just be in this luxury lifestyle. Fast forward. These are the exact things that I actually have done and that I have obtained. And this story is so important and prominent because not only should you hold on to those dreams as a child, but if you do the work, you can actually turn that dream into reality. That's one of the primary things that I embed in my son's brain. I don't care if you're a child. Start dreaming and mapping out your life now. What do you want your life to look like? What type of lifestyle do you want to live? What are the things that you want to have? Do you want to have a family? Do you want to be single? But, I told him you got to have some grandkids because we got to spread the seed. Come on. Generations, okay? Upon generations. Legacy is important. But let's not forget about the things that we used to think about in our youth. Because if we follow the map and we follow the plan and we just keep that dream in our head, sometimes the world will start shaping, okay? As long as you're making the right decisions and you are being proactive about it and not procrastinating on it. So keep some of those dreams and teach your kids this. What do you want to be? Well, I want to be an astronaut. Well, bet. You know what? This is what it takes to be an astronaut, okay? You gotta be damn near a genius and you gotta pass these prerequisites. And it might be tough, but guess what? You can do it because you are your child's #1 supporter no matter what. So dream. Keep those dreams alive and well and never forget it, okay? You should be going to sleep having that same dream. And as you age, you'll start seeing that process build and get closer and closer and closer to that goal. So that's #1, man. Never ever forget the things that you dreamed about as a child and also plan your life early so things will take shape the way that they should. The second thing that I want to talk about is planning. Okay? And this coincides with what I was just talking about earlier, which is plan your life early. Now, as an adult, we have to put timelines on these things, okay? Because if we tell somebody, hey, I'm gonna do this by this particular date, and it doesn't happen, well, guess what? You're a liar, you're a procrastinator, and you're crying wolf. So before you even speak it outwardly, you set a plan and you set a goal, well, you also need to set a date. Okay, and you can write it down, you can take a mental note, but you also have to take the necessary steps in order to make sure that you hit that target date. I work in corporate America, okay, and that's all we deal with are projects and target dates, and we have due-by dates. We have to get it done at a particular time. So we have to set these dates in order to not only protect our integrity, but be men and women about our word. Okay, don't just spew information and you're not putting any actions towards it. Okay, set a date. with the goal in mind, okay? And don't be unrealistic about it, okay? So let's just say, well, I want to be a homeowner, okay? By which time do you want to be a homeowner? All right, let's just say we're talking about a 25-year-old, okay? I want to have a home purchased by the time I'm 30. All right, well, what type of environment do you want to live in? Neighborhood? What is the price point? And then you can start from there and continue to build over those 5 years. You'll know how much down payment that you need. You know that your credit needs to be on point. So you got to take those necessary steps. But what we don't want to do is when we get to the age of 30, we still haven't purchased a house. And then you have people who you told specifically, hey, I'm going to get that house by 30. Everybody's going to be looking at you like, okay, what happened? Well, I need to push the date back because this, that, and the other half. Well, maybe you just wasn't disciplined enough to take action and take those necessary steps. Yes, there might have been hurdles along the way, but this is why it's so important not to tell people specific target dates on things, because you don't want to come off as being a liar, being a procrastinator, crying wolf. So if you have a plan set, turn it into action, and then you can place a date on it. But at the end of the day, we need to place dates on our plans and our goals. All right. Catch y'all next time. These are the lessons that I've learned over the years. And this is only volume 1. All right. Like, subscribe. I will catch y'all next time. Peace.